Good morning, traders. So how do we trade the Dow Jones this morning? So pretty much playbook worked out yesterday. Let's just get rid of some of the noise here first. So what I said to you yesterday is expect a bit of a bounce and then possibly some more downside, but the bounce was quite big. We did get to the 200-day moving average here at 25.017 and even went a little bit past that. But immediately the seller stepped in and sold off. So let's just have a look at the 4-hour. So we had sort of in this area here yesterday. So got our buyers in, stepped in, and if you have a look to the left, you can see all these tails here. So there's a tail, sort of, and if you look carefully, this tail lines up with some action to the left as well as these inside tails here. So, and it was pretty close to your 200 moving average because this 25.017 was the daily 200 moving average. Okay, so let's just get the weekly. Nothing really there on the weekly at the moment. Okay, we'll stay by the 4-hour for now. So, so we've had a bit of a rally, and we're busy with another pullback. Now, the key thing at the moment is to see what happens at this 4-hour fractional level, which is 24551. Now, earnings season is underway, and it is a little bit all over the place right now. So there are some disappointing results that came through last night, specifically from Amazon and Google. So, the question is at the moment, and I'm just going to do that. So we are sort of on this trend line at the moment, but a break below this level is going to give us a measured move, and that measured move would pretty much be there, and we'll see if it lines up with something now. Let's put a line in. There we go. Yep, lines up with this inside tail and this inside tail here. So it does line up with quite a bit at the moment. So that is the potential measured move. Okay. So just to reiterate, just to confirm, looking at the 4-hour, we are still in a downtrend. You can see we keep pulling back to the moving average, and then it's another sell-off, So I would expect more of the same. This trend is quite important. In actual fact, we can go down to the hour for this because there will be a different set of rules to worry about. So there is our fractional level, which happens to be the low of yesterday. Okay, so what we're looking for is a break below that. That's going to give us the confirmation that we're looking for, and right now you can see how this trend line has been broken. And the interesting thing will be to see whether this 1-hour bar now closes below this trend, because then what you can expect is a move to the downside, 24,650 area, a little bit of a bounce, hold this trend line, and then move to the downside. So that's kind of my take on this at the moment. I think we've still got more downside coming, and I'll take it from the measured move. So we're looking for 24,280 or 24,282 to be safe. So that's kind of what we're looking for, and it looks very likely at this stage. Okay, so let's just get to the ichimoku. Now you can see on the hour we had a bullish crossover, but remember it's a bullish crossover below the cloud, so it has a fairly low probability. We did break through price, but we're now getting back down below price with the Chiku span. So that's basically we're looking for 3 signals, Okay, so we're looking for that crossover. We're looking for a cloud twist. So in other words, this line crossing over the top here. And then we're looking for this brown line to break through price. So at this stage, we've got one, we had two, but we are pulling back still. Okay, I think the key thing here is to watch out for these levels to the downside. And then obviously the measured move. Okay, so that's kind of the view on this at the moment for me. And here, realistically, we're talking about 440 point move up in a day. Almost another 400 point move to the downside at the moment. So very volatile. And you're either going to wait this out or you're going to trade it. So for me, I'm still not really looking for anything. There's nothing here that is exciting me. There's no signal here. We've got gaps to the downside. I would expect maybe a double bottom when I'd look at it. So it moves to the bottom here for a double bottom. That would interest me. But apart from that, I don't think there's anything here that's going to get me trading today. Lastly, before we get moving, I just want to pick up the Bollinger. So there's nothing there. The daily Bollinger W is still in play. Okay, so you can see here outside the Bollinger, inside the Bollinger. So long as we don't get close below on the daily, so long as we don't get a daily close below 245.45, this double bottom is still very much in play. Obviously, the confirmation is a break above this level here, which is 25893. Okay, so yeah, so for me at this stage, let's just go back to what we know. So for me at this stage, we are looking, well, patiently waiting to see what happens. Okay, so if we look at the daily, you can see we do have, although it's a bounce of 200 here on the daily, it is also an inside bar. So here's the bar, this is an inside bar. So the big question is, so long as this stays pretty much between these two lines, so these two levels are 246.54 and call it 2500, that could be a second inside bar. And that would interest me for the new week to see whether we've got a potential move to the upside. But for now, I think I will continue to sit on the sidelines. Too volatile for me. You can see that there are buyers stepping in, but the bulls are very much in control at the moment. Now, last thing is this inside bar with this long tail that's green is a bullish pattern. Okay, I know it doesn't look like a bullish pattern, but that is very much a bullish pattern. We need a confirmation on the daily. So today's bar needs to give us a green bar and give us confirmation. And pretty much, let's just move that to there. And the daily would need to be a close above 24115. That would give us confirmation we're looking that this is the turn. So for now, no, lots of warning bells, but nothing concrete for me that this is done. I may look at it at a later stage, so sort of somewhere in this zone here. So anywhere between 24,655 and 24,550. So if price does get back into the zone, I'll see whether we start getting any form of bullish patterns, and then I may look for a long entry, but it'll be a little bit of a scalp. Okay, so yeah, so sorry for that, but for me, there's no clear signal on what we're looking for. We did have this range of inside bars here, which was an indication that it was a move to the upside, which we got, but we're not holding the moving averages. As you can see, we get above and then we break below them again. So Now this is still very much a correction sequence. Okay, so, and last things last, let's just get the Bull Williams up. So Bull Williams 1 hour, you can see we keep breaking above the Bull Williams and then breaking down. And right now we've got the Bull Williams pointing to the downside. Awesome oscillator, we did have an uptrend here. We now got a downtrend. More momentum is to the downside on the awesome oscillator. So if I do this on the 4 hour, you can see not really a double bottom, but we do have momentum to the upside on the 4 hour. But again, we need to be above the Bull Williams. Okay, and I think the biggest challenge for us right now is 700 points bounces off the Bull Williams at the moment on the Dow Jones is very volatile. Okay, so that's me for today. Not really going to be trading this. I'll look to see if we do hold these previous low, but something's just telling me that we're probably going to get a weekly close on its low. There's more results coming out today, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. Okay, so anyway, guys, that's me for now. Hope it helps, and I'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.